Let's see here. I pull this lever, twist this knob, flip a few switches here, and hey! Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm SM SithLord coming to you as the amazing bear. Animaze is the app that I use for my VTuber here. And today is the weekly build stream here at the Somnium channels that you are watching. So today, usually the stream is on Fridays. Today is Saturday, if you have not noticed. But that's because I had some problems with my VTuber. It wasn't Animaze's fault. It wasn't the VTuber software's fault. I actually lost a shortcut and I couldn't find the app that I needed to launch and threw me off schedule there. But we're back and we are going to be decorating or renovating the parcel number 3388, which is the High Score Arcade, I believe. This parcel hasn't been updated in quite some time, and the game that it has on its screen doesn't work anymore, so I had to change it to a different game. Okay, so the outside looks pretty cool, the inside looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to renovate this, but what exactly am I going to renovate in it? I don't know. Maybe I'll find another parcel to build on. Maybe it's something like a small parcel. The problem is, I'm not, there's stuff on every parcel that I have access to, that I've rented. So I would have to tear something down to make something new. And I gotta find a victim. I gotta find something to tear down, not that. What's over here? Oh, this looks way out in the middle of nowhere. This is a candidate. This is a pretty cool theater, but I think that I may tear it down and build something new. Let's do it. One cool thing that I liked about this build was this wall. So perhaps we shall keep the wall and build a bunch of stuff around it. Let's do that. So instead of taking a make-believe wrecking wall, by the way, the music that you hear in the background, I've had to change music services recently, and everything's getting crazy with ads and ad blockers and all that kind of stuff. So I had to find some lo-fi, some copyright-free lo-fi there, or royalty-free lo-fi. So hope everybody's enjoying the music there. It is coming from YouTube, so I hope that I don't get cut off with some commercials as they tend to be doing lately. But instead of using a metaphorical wrecking ball, I'm going to make a wrecking ball model here to visualize what I'm about to do to this glorious theater here. So in Somnium Space, this is, I don't know if you're a GTA player, whoever's watching out there, but in Somnium's world here is kind of like GTA, how everybody shares the world. If everybody was in the same world together in GTA, like a single instance shared persistent world. So what that means is, I'm in the builder right now, so it's only showing the building that I'm working on, but there's actually stuff all around me, like all the way over there to City Center, to the other side on the islands. There's stuff everywhere, and it's all built by different people. But because it's kind of like a virtual reality, and it's a shared single instance kind of space, whatever you build exists in like virtual reality, so everybody sees it. So in order to build something new, you either have to get another parcel or you got to tear something down. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this wrecking ball, I'm going to smash it through this thing and remake pretty much everything in here. Not everything though. So let's see, this ball goes over here, it smashes through and it takes out all this stuff and all this stuff. This I think is going to remain because I like that. Everything else can probably go. Okay, so, and this is no longer a theater. I love this PNG in front of this GIF. So I'm gonna actually build this, what's gonna be on this parcel based off of this. And I really have no idea what I'm building. This is what I call like a freestyle building, where I kind of just make it up as I go along. This is extremely fun to do it this way. It's kind of like discovery. Often when you do it this way, what you build isn't like spectacular at their end, but there's elements of it, because it's like discovery, there's elements of it that are that you like, and then you end up refactoring it to something at the end. So here's something I'm trying to refactor in at the beginning. It is this wall with the frame on it. I want this frame to be even rounder. I want to make a big deal about this frame. This aspect ratio looks a little bit off. Over here. A solid texture of purple. Sure. Okay, and let's do something like that for the top and bottom. I don't know, maybe not. Let's make a talk show stage. Let's make. I got a good texture set here for it already. Let's make a talk show stage. When in doubt, make a theater or a stage. When are those not fun? Who doesn't remember the movie theater from Duke Nukem? Like, the first Duke Nukem. It's like the most memorable part. Make it work. I'm thinking more like a runway photo op thing now than a movie theater or a talk show stage. But we'll see where it goes as it comes together. Let's make sure that I got the correct size of a person in here. So to do that, I make a door because I know that a person fits through a door. And then I can estimate the size of a person by making a capsule. I'll make it an orange capsule because I like to call my capsule Gordon Pillman. And I call it that because I try to make it the same height as Gordon. I was talking about Duke Nukem earlier, now I'm talking about Half-Life. And about, so he's like 6'2". It's kind of like hero size. And I know that these doors, I've seen people walk through them. When you walk through them, they're about that big. And now we've got the estimate of how big a person is. This is kind of like the bounding box of what a person is. Now I can delete that, and I can use this for scale everywhere. Super useful. Okay, now, if I'm going to have a runway of things, I think it needs to be elevated. This needs to be an elevated runway because it can have stuff leading up to it, and it will end up being a stage still. But I just want it to be more spectacular than it's looking there. No more ticket booth. The ticket booth was cool, but I'm getting rid of it. I'm starting fresh here. Okay, then we're going to have some ramps leading up to this thing, or stairs, or something. I'm kind of targeting web, and I'm kind of targeting at night. Because if it's a nighttime kind of thing, I got a lot of lighting I could play with. However, this is a medium build. It's a medium parcel, so I should probably only have one light. I don't want to eat up all of my parcel credits with a bunch of lights. So, let's not focus on the lighting. Let's instead look at the ramps. Okay, I'm having some thoughts here. All right, let's make a ramp over here. That music. I'll have to change it if it keeps getting crazy on me. And then I want something kind of coming out at the front here. Then I can think about what to put on the stage, and then this little, I guess, mosh pit area down there. Let's put some support beams. What do we got for columns? I like the little V columns. Hey, this looks pretty good so far. How much higher can I get? Wow, substantially higher. Okay. Okay. This doesn't look too centered. Let's fix that. Looks good, but it's too high. I want those to be purple. I want everything on this parcel to be purple. But they're not purple. Hey, that's kind of purple. Yeah, that'll do, actually. Cool. What can we do with these things? Can they be used as trusses? Maybe that's fine. Maybe that is fine. I just got to make it symmetrical over here. And then I'll put a big sign on this front thing. Not going to need that because there's going to be a sign in front of that. Okay. So there's the cool framework. We're going to have speakers up here, I believe. What am I going to have down here? How about a cool floor? Do I have anything to use for a cool floor? How about this? That's pretty cool looking. Okay, I think that I actually want to use more neons than GIFs here, so let's, just because I want it to look slick. So let's put some more neons in here. Center this up, give it some stairs. These stairs should not be so tall. There we go. Okay, I was getting something over to my other computer. Oh, it was this URL. It was the shortcut to a speaker. So I'm going to be making a speaker over here to put on the sides of the stages. There we go. And they glow. Heck yeah. Okay, a gigantic screen up here seems good. Maybe that's too gigantic. I'm not sure. It might be. Okay, I have about 45 parcel credits left here. So, let's see, what do we have for furniture? I could put some beds and chairs. How about rails? Let's put some rails. Handrails. I don't know. I don't think that I need rails, and I think rails would kind of clutter things up. Maybe that's not so bad. Okay, let's upload this. And then see how it looks. I have to remind myself what parcel number it is. $39.42. Okay, so this is currently what's on 3942. It's a web world, and I don't want to erase it because this is a pretty new one, and somebody actually tweeted it and wrote an article about it. So I don't want to take it down yet. So I think that I will take my screenshots in the desktop client here, and in the future at some point I will replace what's at parcel number 3942. You know, I could just do it. I could just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so let me log in here.
following is a conversation marked.
This was fun, but it's time to go to adjust parcel settings and take off the web world. What do you know? I left Gordon Pillman on the stage, of course. Goodbye. Save. Pre-upload. But besides Gordon Pillman, everything's looking pretty good here. Well, I gotta change the elevation some. Okay, let's do that. I gotta log in to do that. Cool. I'll have my placeholder capsule is no longer going to be on the stage. Cool, cool, cool. And then I'm going to adjust this thing's height. Take a new picture. Oh, I was thinking of getting something off of Sketchfab and putting it on here. I should. Let's see. What do we got on Sketchfab? What do you got, Sketchfab? What do you got for fireworks? Those look amazing. How do they look as GLBs? Looks good from here. Firework. Okay, so I'm going to be putting a GLB onto my parcel here. In order to do that, you need to host your GLB somewhere because Somnium Web is it's decentralized. So that means self-hosted in some cases, and with this GLB, that is such a case. So you put your GLB anywhere. It could be GitHub, it could be IPFS, it could be your own server. But you just need to have a usable URL at the end. So on my other computer here, I'm getting my GLB uploaded. Firework.glb. Alright, so exit photo mode because I'm not ready for photo mode. I want to go over here and I want to get my fireworks working. By typing it in, https://smsithLord.com/someart/firework.glb. Non-collide. We'll use the parcel origin because I'm actually going to offset it further back to apply. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, offset. X is good, but Y is good, kind of. Z is going to go all the way back there. And I want it larger. And then Y should be down. So There we go. Fireworks! Now I'm ready for my screenshot. And I'm going to have to take a video to show this. Oh, my video's facing the wrong way, for one. Let's fix that.
I don't understand it. I went trick-or-treating and all I got was a bag full of rocks. I suppose you spent all night in the pumpkin patch. And the great pumpkin never showed up? Nope.
A fraction of a raindrop. 3 grains of salt. At up to 100 times more potent than morphine, the tiniest amount of illegal fentanyl is all it takes to cause an overdose. Fentanyl can be mixed into heroin, cocaine, pressed pills, meth, and other drugs. It could be in your drugs, and you wouldn't be able to see it, taste it, or smell it.
Excellent.
Sponsored by the California Department of
Okay, so let me
Public
exit out of photo mode because I want it to be nighttime, and then I am going to be recording a brief video. So to do that, I gotta spawn an actor here. Then I gotta spawn backup dancers. And then people dance into the crowd. Okay, and this is where I'm going to record my video. Now, when you're recording videos of your parcel, you want them to look good, right? So you get a gamepad. You want to have something like an Xbone gamepad, you know, Xbox One, or anything that works on a computer in your web browser just by default. So I plugged in I turned on my gamepad here, and this allows me to get these super smooth camera movements where I just barely slightly move my analog stick to the forward and left, and see how slow I'm panning the camera. That's good. Now, if you're posting something to social media, you might want to brand the video of like the URL of where to see it. So you can go and for the overlay, instead of the default, you could put parcel large. Now it looks large on the screen here, but when you look at this and when somebody's watching your video in like their timeline on X or something, I can't believe I called it X. The video is going to be kind of small on their screen, so it's good to have the big text there. And it highlights the parcel number, the orange, so it's easy for them to spot the important part of the URL there, because people could guess the first part of it. And also, it shows the Somnium web logo, which is cool because then people can distinguish what they're seeing at a glance. When people are doom scrolling and they're just going past everything, it's good to have all the information conveyed really quickly. So I'll be using this right now, actually, when I record this. I am good to go once I put some music on to be in the background. You guys won't hear the music that I have, but there'll be some music going on. close this out. And I can record my video. So you get your gamepad, you go into photo mode, you spawn your actors, you spawn your dancers, or you have your friends jump onto your parcel and they are the human actors. And then you do something like this. In 3, 2, 1, action. And cut. Let's make sure that it worked, because sometimes my capturing doesn't work as intended. It worked. It's 44 seconds long, which is actually pretty long. You probably want shorter than that. But I went for the full circle and ended up back here because I wanted to show the fireworks again at the end. And that was the crash course on recording pretty cool videos pretty quickly using your gamepad, screen recording, and photo mode in Somnium Web there. And I think that I'll update my screenshot again to show all the people in here. This is pretty cool. Right there. Trying to get the fireworks in the screenshot. Oh man, the screen is blank though, so I don't really want to show the screen. It's blank in the screenshots. Here we go, this will do. Yeah, all right. So now, I exit out of photo mode, all the actors disappear, but when I refresh, it's going to show that cool screenshot that I took. There it is. All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in, watching the build here. This was a medium parcel. I was kind of just replacing it with a new stage, giving it a makeover. But the magic, other than all the neons, is the GLB that I dropped into there. I just grabbed the GLB, an animated fireworks GLB off of Sketchfab, dropped it into the parcel slot there, offset it so it's behind the parcel, and here we are. So, I will see y'all next week on Friday, where I will be building I don't know what, but it shall be something. And until then, party on. Peace out. My bear gets super stoned at the end when I walk off camera. All right, everybody. Later on.